A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Jansen's a guy that's not worried about all the metrics. He's going to call his zone. And if you're pounding the ball in one spot, he's going to call it, particularly off the plate. So the first two batters of the inning go out, and then the three-hitter gets a base hit here, bringing up the middle of the order. This guy's got power. It could be 2-0 before you blink.
Joseph.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
2 out with the man at first. On the ground towards short. Fielded by Hechavarria. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Left for Philadelphia. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. CC Sabathia gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he has got an excellent strikeout to walk ratio. He's dominating hitters. He doesn't walk guys. He's around the plate. And that number alone just tells me his stuff is dominating and hitters can't catch up to it. Let's watch him execute in this game.
Christian Yelich is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Well, Matt, I mean, to me, the big thing is forget yesterday. They got blown out. Okay, we all know it. We watched it. But this is game 2. So you just go out and win the game today and start a new streak of your own.
Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. What's the key for them tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is a very aggressive club. They steal a lot of bases. They're not at the top of the league, but, man, they're right there. They're not far behind. They will run at every opportunity they get to try to force mistakes.
Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Marcell Ozuna becomes out number 2 this inning. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
When you're on the road, you look for that one guy that's going to be able to get that W for you, and you consider it a win day. He's starting off nice right now. 2 strikeouts in the bottom of the first. You got to be thinking, this is our guy. This is a chance to get a W.
Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. First pitch on its way. A called strike on the inside corner. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Fouled back. Now the 2-2 home from Sabathia. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Marlins leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Striding into the box, Michael Saunders. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Michael Saunders.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. He pulls this one into right, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
third baseman.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Line softly toward the hole. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
None out, runners at first and second. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. His lifetime line against Tom Kohler, he's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. Left side, Prado's up with it to second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he got a big double play ball right there. But look, he's not out of the woods yet. Still got that run on third base, so he's got to stay locked in, come back with another pitch, and he might get out of that jam that you thought no way possible when he got into it.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Martin Prado now took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Baseman, Martin Prado.
Now the first pitch from CC. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Adeiny Echeverria is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Previous history with Sabathia. The pitcher zoned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a slider on the inside for strike 1.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Therefore, it is Saunders, and he takes it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 7th, catcher
A.J. Ellis comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
And that'll bring up Jeffrey Perez. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Galvis is there on to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting ninth, pitcher Tom Kohler.
Tom Kohler is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Standing in, CC Sabathia. 9-1-2 due up. Chris Coughlin is into the on-deck circle now, and by doing so, that'll signal the end for CC Sabathia.
Coughlin.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Here it comes on 1-1. Hit to short. Echeverria's there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for Philadelphia.
So 1 gone in the inning as we take a look at what's on tap for the Fightin' Phils over the course of the next 7 days. And we, of course, will have all the action for you right here on the show. Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. The pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Riding in once again, Freddie Galvis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High in the air out to center field. Yelich is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Jake Petrichka is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Jake Petrichka. Leading off for the Marlins.
Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Christian Yelich is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. The 0-1 delivery. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. The 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 27.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. The 0-2 delivery. And he misses with a high changeup that time. A dangerous pitch. 2-2 now with 2 away, and the base is empty. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Herrera.
Grounded to first. Bohr ranges to his left, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 22, Tommy.
Ready for another chance? Tommy Joseph comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Stanton. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Michael Saunders now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Bohr. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Martin Prado. He singled his last time up. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. And there's ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's Echeverria now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. 1-2. Here it comes. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off. A.J. Ellis. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it is. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing. He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1 left for Miami as they're unable to add to their. At the plate, Pablo Sandoval. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Pablo Sandoval.
Now a swing by Sandoval, and the Panda sends this one deep to right field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, this offense finds himself struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Howie Kendrick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. That breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
So coming to the plate, Cameron Rupp. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Oh, man, that's a total brain cramp out there on the bases. He might have thought it was going to get down, but you've got to be sure. Instead, they double him off, and that really changes this inning.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung. And he'll be tagged out at second base. And that'll bring up Jeffrey Perez. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2 and 2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Hard sinker misses. 2 and 2. 3 and 2 now. Chop fouled over towards the dugout. Once again a 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. In is Christian Yelich. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Marcell Ozuna is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
That misses, and we're even at 2 and 2.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Kendrick, and that's the 3rd out. Marlins leave 1. Coming to the plate now, Jake Petrichka. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th.
Jake Petrichka.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Ready with another 0-2. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats. You always hear about position players grinding out at bats. That's the pitcher grinding one out. That's a special at bat when he can do that to the opposing pitcher and wear him down.
First pitch on its way. This is grounded foul. The 0-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 13.
Digging in once again,
Shortstop.
Freddie Galvis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 1-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Ready once again. Odubel Herrera. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Odubel Herrera.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that's a home run into the top tank. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 37 on the year as the Phillies have come back to tie this one at 2.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom, he misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. To short, hit hard. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2. J.C. Ramirez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 66, J.C. Ramirez.
Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Sandoval has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin Bour.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Bohr comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Outside, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3. Now here's a swing, and yet another pop-up toward the left side of the diamond. Galvis takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Third baseman, number 14.
Martin Prado now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Miami down in order. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Welcome back to South Florida. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Ready for another chance? Michael Saunders. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Michael Saunders.
Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Well, no surprise, another single to lead off the inning here late in the game, but they haven't had a lot of runs. They've got a lot of hits today, but they haven't been able to put things together. I guess I give a little credit to the pitching staff, not allowing consecutive hits to hurt them.
Brian Ellington takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
First 2 hitters of the inning go back-to-back singles, and now they're first and third. This has the makings of a big inning.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Here's Howie Kendrick. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Runners breaking for the plate. Now a bunt attempt here. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. Ready for another shot now, Cameron Rupp. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. Ready with the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Now batting, J.C. Ramirez. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. At the plate, Adeiny Echeverria. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
The shortstop.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
1 and 2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1 and 2 now. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
A.J. Ellis is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Baseman, Jeffrey Perez.
Striding in, Jeffrey Perez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Now we got a 0-2.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Saunders on the move. That one is out of here. This game is tied. And good for him. Jeffrey Perez has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least 1.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Derek Dietrich will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And that's in there for strike 1. Enters play here at 279. 13 home runs, 56 runs batted in. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Yeah, talk about 2 guys clutching up when it matters the most. The first home run draws them even, but the next one gives them the lead. 2 guys rising to the occasion right there, and this ball game has been turned on its head.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Your attention, please.
New
Now
pitcher set to take over here, and we'll see the right-hander Junichi Tozawa. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now a bunt attempt here. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
The batter, number 13, shortstop.
Striding in once again, Freddie Galvis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. The pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1. Here's the pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Perez takes it in. But the throw will be in time at first, so he's denied the base hit on a bunt attempt.
Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
Barehanded grabs might be one of the best looking plays in baseball. It not only takes tremendous body control and focus, but the fielder also needs to have a quick and accurate release to make an out. A highlight reel play there for sure.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Pulled toward right center field. Yelich is after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down in order. They still trail it here 4-3. Digging in, Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Ozuna.
He's set. Here it comes. A changeup over the inside corner. Now the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Now the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Weekly hit towards first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Now in the box, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Standing in, Justin Bour. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hard hit ball to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. The famous neon lights of Ocean Drive in Miami Beach. Welcome back to baseball on the show. A.J. Ramos comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 0-1 delivery. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league. Saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. From the stretch, Michael Saunders is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted it inside with good hard stuff.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now here it comes. Swinging a looper to left. Under it, Hechavarria for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Nope.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And the pitch on 2-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Stanton. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here for Pablo Sandoval, number 28 on the season, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Yeah, he's been producing at the plate all year, so this should come as a surprise to nobody. But just because it's expected doesn't mean it's any less impressive. One swing, and we are tied.
Left fielder, Howie Kendrick.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Chase Utley will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Chase Utley.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 22 home runs and 73 driven in. 1-0 count. Here it is. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side, but he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away, and the inning is over. But the Phils have come back to tie it thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the ninth. All even now at 4 apiece. Chase Utley will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 26.
Martin Prado now. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Martin
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And there to take it is Utley for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Your attention, please.
R.A. Dickey is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the 9th and send this one into extra innings. Here's Echeverria now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. High pop-up, calling for it. Sandoval, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The catcher, number 17, A.J. Ellis.
In now is A.J. Ellis. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Into the windup and the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Dickey gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. This game's all tied at 4. Coming to the plate now, Cameron Rupp. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Jimmy Rollins is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frame. Heading out towards shallow right. Stanton has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, R.A.
Michael Franco will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Michael Franco.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. 17 home runs and 55 driven in. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is foul right side. The 0-2 home. Hot shot on the ground is short. Echeverria has it on to first, and it's a very quick start to the 10th. Already 2 away here.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. He's set, and the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Fouled back.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing, ball in the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still all square at 4 apiece. Jimmy Rollins will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 8, Rollins.
Digging in and looking for more, Jeffrey Perez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Jeffrey Perez.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And the winning run will reach. It's a leadoff walk to start the home half here in extra innings.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And the runner back in standing. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 3 homers and 6 RBIs. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out. In is Christian Yelich. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Ryan Hennigan is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
What I'm looking for on that right there, he pulls the bunt back, but now you know he's bunting. He tried to make him chase a pitch. Now I come back and throw him a strike and make him get it down. They give you out, take the out.
And he pulls back the bunt attempt. 2-0.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Sacrifice situation here, and the manager wisely brings his third baseman in to try and cut down the lead runner if it comes his way. And he yanks the bat back in time. 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends. And how do you like that? They roll the dice, the squeeze works, and it's going to end the ball game.
What? What did I just see? My eyes have to be messing with me because I think I just saw a walk-off suicide squeeze to end this thing. Gutsy call or stupid, I'm not sure, but it sure looks like it.